Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to All the Things Thursday. I bet you all are getting ready for Halloween tomorrow. I know my kids are kind of excited, kind of not, because it has been, as you can see out this window, super dreary, super cold. It has not been fun. I mean, it's cold enough that I'm wearing a jacket and an ear warmer. I mean, I probably could do without the ear warmer, but I digress. To all my oldies and but goodies, thanks for coming back and watching the video. I appreciate it. To anybody new here, welcome. All the Things Thursday is my weekly video where I talk about all the yarny things that I'm doing right now. And I've got another good bit to show you all today. So, and yes, I do look extra tired. I did not sleep well last night. We won't get into that because that's not what this is about. Anyway, so first things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the blanket. It's actually really wide. I'd say I'm 2/3 done because I've gotten to the point where these are the pink on the cheeks, this is the eye, and then of course this is the mouth. So I was actually talking about it with my roommate. She does not crochet, but she she sews and she makes a lot of quilts. And we were talking about number one, I'm going to be adding a border, if nothing else, to get all these loose ends up. But like basically just adding a little bit on the sides, but adding quite a bit on the top and the bottom, because this is, like I said, this is wide, but this is not long. Whoop! All right, come on now. Sheesh. You're precariously perched. But all right, so other things I have worked on this week. Last week I had forgotten the blanket and started on a beanie. This is it. I think this is a Bag a Day tutorial. I think it's called her Quicksilver beanie. I love, again, that this swirled up and the pooling is just gorgeous, and it's nice and stretchy because of the way it's constructed, you know. And so I'm gonna add that to the pile of hats to be donated. I know I said I was only gonna make one hat, but I don't know, I felt like I wanted to make another hat. There's actually a pattern on Ravelry that I've wanted to try, but been kind of scared to. And this is the same yarn, just a different pattern. I think it's called something swirl. Anyway, you basically just crochet on the bias until it's, you know, big enough to go around your head, which, you know, for me is about 18 inches. And then you join up the sides like a cowl, and then you draw string through the top, and it makes a hat. The yarn is tangled. This skein is getting pretty floppy. So I'm pretty sure that once I'm done with this hat, I might have a smidgy bit of this left. I'm probably just gonna throw it into a bag to be donated to Smart. And then if you saw my haul on Sunday, yeah, I got some new yarn, and I decided that I wanted to start on the sweater, which I decided is going to be a hexagon cardigan, but closed so that it doesn't have a whole bunch of holes in it. And I got the idea to make pockets, and I found this pattern, and this square ended up to being a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. So that's gonna go on the front of each side of the sweater, and that's gonna be a pocket. It's gorgeous. I really like it. I think it's gonna add just the right amount of detail to the sweater. And then I've actually started on the hexagon. I decided to start with the lightest color, and basically I'm gonna go until the skein is out, because I have 2 of each color. So I figure if I just go until the skein is out and basically do the same thing on the other side, they should be basically the same size. I mean, there's still quite a bit of this, I can't remember if I called it raspberry or cherry. Either way, there's still quite a bit of this left. So I'm thinking that by the time I'm done with this part, I'll have a very sizable hexagon. Is that it? No, that's not it. I've got one more thing to show you. And it's yarn that I haven't done anything with. I went to Dollar Tree to try to get, oh, I forgot did I put that in here? I will have to put that on my community tab. So I had talked about the blueberry hat on my Sunday video, and I forgot to bring it along to show you guys. So I will be posting that on my community tab. Anyway, I had gone to Dollar Tree to get some cellophane bags because I'm giving my sister-in-law this huge box full of stuff for her baby shower. And I wanted to kind of like separate things so she could figure out, so it's like, you know, here's this thing over here that's all one thing, and then there's, you know, like the little mini, the set of the baby hexagon sweater, the booties, and the hat that are all made out of the same yarn. You know, that's all in one package. And then like I had some squishy blocks that I had gotten at a garage sale, that's all in one bag, stuff like that. And then I had put the little blueberry beanie in its own bag. But while I was at Dollar Tree, long story short, too late, you know, they have those little things of yarn that I've always seen, but look at this. I have never seen a red heart skein this big, and they had 2. So of course I had to get them both. I actually really like this green. It's not quite sage. It's like a little more blue and light. But each one of these, well, in case you don't know, acrylic 4-weight, but each one of these is 16 ounces So it's a pound. And they were $5 a piece, which means, you know, when Joann's was still open, you know, the Karen Pound of Love was, Karen Pound of Love was like $11 to $12. I don't know if Michael's has one, but anyway, I was like, that's basically half price. And they call this color green pea. And I have not felt it yet, but I assume it feels like Red Heart. It actually feels a little bit softer than normal Red Heart. So that makes me happy, because the thought process was to make my husband a sweater. I know I've already said that I'm going to make him several sweaters, but I think this would look really good on him for some reason. My brain says if I make a nice cabled sweater out of this, because this is going to make some beautiful cables, just because of the color and, you know, stuff. It's just a lot of my needles right now are taken up in other projects. So I don't have a lot of needles of the size that I would need to make a sweater right now. And let's see. Each one of these is 800 and something yards. Did I say that already? I'm going to say it again once I can find it. Well, 867 yards, or 792 meters. So just a little over 1,600 yards. So it's gonna make a sweater that will fit him. It's just, I feel like that's not gonna be enough if I crochet it, maybe, I don't know. I actually just got an idea about trying to make faux cables out of a hexagon square cardigan. Would that be doable? That would be interesting. I wonder if anybody's ever done that. Food for thought. But that's everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, especially if you're a subscriber and you would like to stay subscribed. That way the evil YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel against your will. Feel free to comment down below. Thank you for the people who did chime in on last week's video about which color I should use. If you have any suggestions for this yarn as what pattern you would use to make a nice sweater, let me know. It helps my analytics, plus I like hearing from you guys. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing. I have a lot of yarning content, and if that's your jibe, make sure you hit subscribe. Plus, you would do well to hit that notification bell. If you really want to help this channel grow, share this video with everyone you know. In the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.